with L&R, and today we are going to discuss about the new topic, that is importance of multimedia in education. Introduction of multimedia, we have to cover these parameters. First of all, multimedia definitions. Multimedia is a combination of text, graphic, sound, animation and video that is delivered by computer. We have joined these different kind of things on one platform. When you allow the user to control what and when these elements are delivered, it is interactive media, because we interact with another individuals with the help of this. When you provide a structure of linked elements through which the user can navigate, interactive multimedia become hypermedia. When the users navigate it, they become hypermedia. Then what is hypermedia? Hypermedia is a way of organizing multimedia information by linking media elements. World Wide Web, WWW, is the largest and mostly used of hypermedia application in the worldwide. Hypertext. Hypertext is the original form of hypermedia and have the ability to access linking information through non-linear text navigation. Also developed to permit more random access between components of text documents or between documents, to allow greater degree of flexibility and cross-referencing than a purely linear or sequential model would allow. Components of multimedia. There are 5 kind of component: text, graphics, audio, video and animation. These all made one attractive thing. Then text. What is text? It is a letter, alphabet and symbols, basic elements to present information in the form of words, in the form of sentences and paragraphs, is used to communicate thoughts, ideas and facts. The easiest of all multimedia elements to manipulate. We have to manipulate these things. Then the next is graphics. Still images. Backbone of any still images are the backbone of any multimedia. It become more interesting. With the help of graphics, we have to create more interest in our project. Okay. Multimedia product used to visualize is important part of communication process, used to add emphasis, direct attention, illustrate concepts, informational and background for content, as well as navigation control for multimedia products. Next is audio, is a fundamental to multimedia. Without this, nothing is important. At basic level, sound acts as a notice or warning to enhance its attraction of the multimedia presentation, help to increase concentration toward the presentation. Then video, a moving pictures is known as video, combines features of graphics and audio to create dynamic content for multimedia products according to our need, according to our level, would recognize the impact of seeing the actual event rather than reading or listening to it. Then animation, movable cartoons are there or another things to create movement on the screen, play a huge role in entertainment, providing action and realism, and in education, providing visualization and demonstration, and it is effective for training applications, provide a stimulation of the process. Movement are made from the applications. Next is, what is multimedia in education? What is known as multimedia in education? Multimedia combines 2 or more basic types of media into learning environment: text, video, sound, graphics and animation, thus providing a powerful new tool for education. For educational technology purposes, multimedia refers to computer-based systems that use associative linkages to allow users to navigate and retrieve information stored in the combination of text, sounds, graphics, videos and animation. For example, we have to find out anything with the help of www.something.com.in.aus. anything. Then after that, with the help of that link, we have gained loaded of information. Okay. Then advantages: to increase student interest, flexible learning at any time and anywhere, provide easy access and fast delivery of tutorial, course material, test quizzes to the users. Users are able to experience or see dangerous, unusual, expensive or time-consuming experiments such as chemical reaction, pilot training, nuclear bomb explosion. Advantages again, help a student in understanding the subjects. Multimedia learning can provide multisensory communication so that students are not forced to rely on a single form of delivery. Computer-based animated and interactive experiences have been found to be far more effective in promoting learning. It is very effective one, and it helps to break the monotony of the ordinary lecture. The use of multimedia computer-based instruction may be beneficial for students with limited language proficiency in that content can be delivered at consistently appropriate reading level. Then advantages again, help learners to recall certain topics or issues. Then produce multiple way of learning and teaching, learner able to be more independent and self-learning, reduce cost, learn without instructor or teachers, and easy to share material. Then disadvantages they have, some of the examples or experiment can't be experienced in real time, higher cost and time consuming of developing applications, and it is usually running with the help of internet. There will be some distances in students teacher interaction, copyright issues, software quality. Then disadvantages again, user may feel bored in one way view or the same interface. Learners are used to be alone and can contribute to be more selfish. Learners need to have computer software and internet lines which contribute to cost issues would deficit their human communication skills. Where to use multimedia? We have to use multimedia in business and industry, education and training, entertainment, government and politics, medicine and nursing, and in home. Thank you very much. I hope you have clear with this. If you have any kind of problem, kindly type comment. I have to